The men of God take to reality TV, Miss Berry has a baby, Nicki Minaj is designing clothes, and kids are tooting it up on the football field. What's up, everybody? Welcome back as Coco Fab and I bring you this week's Let Leslie Tell It. Preachers of LA premiered this week, and the church opened the floodgates, but my ark is not ready. Minister and gospel singer Dietrich Haddon and his boo Dominique are unmarried and don't live together for religious reasons, but they have a baby. Okay, cool. Except the baby was conceived while Dietrich was going through a divorce. And now these two, after being ousted from the church, are trying to make their way back. I wouldn't say that Dominique is the dumbest. You know, she's young, but I also wouldn't give her the brightest crayon in the box award either. Then there's Bishop Ron Gibson, who is the gun-toting pastor and likens himself to Jesus because he returns to the hood like Mr. Christ did to Nazareth. You know, rounding up the gangsters for God. Then there's Bishop Noel Jones, whose opening scene begins with him talking to his friend Loretta about the love they have for one another. But this divorced pastor says he just wants to have fun. Okay, girl. It's one thing when people parody the church and we do our impersonations of Sister Jenkins and Brother Watkins, but it's a whole nother story when we have real life, tried and true ministers airing their dirty laundry, flaunting their wealth, and doing it all in the name of the Lord. And while I respect Pastor Cheney and his wife Maisha's openness about their love, I don't want to hear about them getting busy. Ew, him rubbing on her booty was a little too R. Kelly for me. And finally, Bishop McClendon. I was all but through when he and his wife had to discuss a nameless woman saying that she was the real Mrs. McClendon and mother to one of his sons. So they were going to have to up their security and get a restraining order. All right. And here I thought Abraham and Sarah had issues with Isaac and Ishmael. You know what? For the sake of God, who he is and what he stands for, this show is going to have to go off of the air. It's like I always say, I love the big dude. It's his people that I have issues with. Queen Milf, or Mother Moses, whatever you like to call Halle Berry, gave birth to her son over the weekend at Cedars-Sinai. This is also the same place that she had her first daughter, Nala. I know, because I tried to have my baby there the same week, you know, so the girls could have been friends and whatnot. I joke, I kid. The new baby's name is Maceo Robert Martinez. It's a beautiful name, but I'm wondering, does he look like an old man after coming through that time portal that's Halle's womb? Congrats, girl. Celebrities are always conspiring with brands to do something big and reach larger audiences. Our wig-wearing, pink lipstick-loving friend Nicki Minaj is the next one in line to do so with Kmart. We'll know what this line is going to look like. A Versace-inspired thing full of maxi dresses and tight sweatsuits. Supposedly, Kmart's been broke for about 5 years, except I keep seeing emerging lines coming from this place. How do people do it? I haven't seen anybody go inside a Kmart in about 4 or 5 years, but let alone buy an outfit. Y'all work that out. I'm just hoping people can start designing things and wearing stuff that's a little thicker than tissue paper, because I'm tired of seeing y'all's asses shaking in the supermarket. That's just me. But y'all rock that. Finally, just when I thought I wasn't going to have to talk about twerking anymore, here we are again. One of my viewers sent me this video, Hut Hut, by a guy named Monster with the Fuck, whoever the hell that is. But I have questions. First, where are the mothers to these little girls that are being objectified in front of this grown man? They should be ashamed and embarrassed. And then, this is child pornography. It's punishable by jail time. Here we go once again, too, with the see-through leggings. You trollops have got to stop buying those 2 for $5 options that make us familiar with every dimple in your booty. God nor America is pleased. It's okay when grown people are walking around shaking it, whatever. But when we turn the cameras on young people and make it for adult entertainment, y'all have to raise the standard on stuff that we find funny and acceptable. Because if we keep going like this, in 3 years, PE is going to be pole dancing. You heard it from me first. That's all I have for you this week. Don't forget to subscribe to the show. Follow me on Twitter at the handle HotMommy. Keep sending in your music for Blast It or Pass It. And check out CocoFabs.com for the latest in entertainment news. Until next week, stay fly. I'm out.